Thousands of it's big. 30 million.
Everybody, welcome to From the Couch. David Perrell here, and we're at the Cape Town International Airport with one of the sort of young web legends in South Africa, one of the most talented guys here, especially when it comes to mobile web. His name's Tyler Reed. Tyler, say how's it?
How's it, guys?
Tell us basically what you're up to at the moment and why you're rocking the house.
So I've started a new business called Tiny Impact. The reason I've called it Tiny Impact is because it's a business focused on enabling the mobile web, and cell phones are really small devices with a huge impact. So if you look at countries in Africa, a lot of farmers are using handsets to check the grain prices. Something small has a massive effect on their economy because they use it to earn revenue. And I believe that mobile is the next big thing for a while, and there's a lot of potential there, both from the way that publishers and advertisers create content, and it's the way that people will start consuming content. In South Africa we have a very relatively small online user base compared to the rest of the world, whereas online we're picking up internationally. If you look at some of the ad mob stats around, we're doing a couple 100 million impressions with them. BuzzCity is showing we're doing a couple 100 impressions, and that's on so many small websites, or not small, but so many few mobile websites. And I want to see a lot more mobile websites popping up. So individuals blogging on mobile. That's where Mobile Press comes into play. We developed that last year. We can enable every...
Tell us about Mobile Press.
Alright, so Mobile Press is essentially a small WordPress plugin that you enable that renders your blog mobile. You can create custom themes for it if you want. You can create custom ones for the iPhone, normal handsets, Opera Mini, etc. And what that does is basically, if you look at the standard web or the PC web, someone says to me, why would I want to read a blog on my handset, or why would I want to search for blog stuff on the mobile web? You wouldn't, but any content that's available on the PC web should be available on the mobile web. Yeah. Sort of like a one-screen conversion type thing. And so Mobile Press was one step in doing that, and we plan future releases for Joomla and Drupal. If anyone else wants to beat us to it, you're more than welcome to. Enable the mobile web, like seriously, go for it. Yeah. And we're huge believers in open source, but also there's nothing wrong with having your own products that you charge for. I saw a great presentation with 37 Signals the other day where everyone's talking about VC, and there's nothing wrong with that, but if you have a good product, charge for it. And I think that building a product with passion is the most rewarding thing. I mean, I'm loving life. I work from 8 until 3 in the morning if I really want to.
You're doing what you love though. It's all about the passion.
Exactly. I mean, I don't have a boss. I am my boss. I've always been my boss, but you know, I really love what I'm doing. I get to hustle between Joburg and Cape Town whenever I want, and yeah, it keeps me busy. So yeah, that's Mobile Press and
Tiny Impact. Like, when did that start? Sort of. Tell us about a little bit more about Tiny Press. I mean, Tiny Impact. Sorry,
Tiny Press Impact Mobile. All right. So that started in about August when I started conceptualizing it, and yeah, then we started developing it, and Mobile Press forms the vision, one of the cogs in the vision. And the first thing we're launching is a mobile advertising solution. So we want people to be able to monetize their mobile sites, and both from us as a company to generate revenue so that we can start really cool open source projects. I mean, there's one difference being Google and then Tiny Impact. Google has the funds to offer things for free. We don't, so we need to build up that and then be able to do that. So yeah, we want to launch a mobile advertising thing. Both managed and network or marketplace solutions.
Will it be aimed at corporates and like individuals like yourselves?
Yeah, we're building an enterprise solution. So our target audience is anyone from a network, a cell phone network, to a really big publisher, to the small individual right at the bottom. And built into that later on, we'll see publishing tools where small businesses can put themselves online in a couple of seconds. I mean, I would love to see a dude in Africa who earns an average of $1 a day, all of a sudden being able to create a site and earn revenue in a matter of seconds and take his average revenue to $1.50 a day.
That's massive for them.
Exactly. I mean, if you listen to Guy Kawasaki, it's all about doing something that changes the world and making other people money. And I think that'll be one of the ways in which we succeed, as well as building a strong community. We haven't really been pushing anything around yet because we're still sort of below the radar, but we are coming soon, and I mean, when we do sort of pop out the bushes, we really want to build a strong community, guys that are passionate about mobile or developments in the least. We want to offer them tools and that sort of thing to get people going, and education, development camps, all that sort of stuff. And it's a gradual process that will take time.
So it started in August, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It hasn't really been released in any sort of way, or was it just, it's still like alpha, beta, beta alpha?
We're sitting with the release candidate 1, which if you go to my blog on your mobile, tylereed.co.za, you'll see an ad or a couple of ads there. But we're trialing with a couple of publishers that we've signed on at the moment. If anyone out there does have a nice, decent mobile site and you have access to your own ad inventory, we're running a free trial until the end of April for you to break our system. It's the only way we're going to build something really cool. So
absolutely.
Hit us up. And basically within the month of April, we start gearing towards our real commercial release when you guys will see us pop out. So now I've just committed to an April release. Thank you very much from the couch.
Don't worry, we do it all the time. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, it's not like we don't have it. It was called Project Wolf, for those of you who don't know. And the reason I called it Project Wolf was that I no longer needed to cry wolf. I wanted to actually build something.
Very nice.
And yeah, I mean, I'm chuffed. Myself and Matt, who's been a huge part of it, has done a lot of work, a lot of hours, and looking forward to seeing what happens.
Thanks, Tyler. Good luck with it.
Cool.
Twitter handle, quickly.
Twitter.com/TylerReed. And tell Mark Perrell I owe him a Spur burger.
Okay, cool. Thanks,
Ciao.
Tyler. Cheers.
Cheers.